Hello, viewers. It's Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast for my segment called Boruto Review. So basically, like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to feature hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will attain to adult language. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, before I begin, I like to say I forgot that Boruto I forgot to do last week's episode Boruto because I thought that I forgot. So basically, sorry. I forgot to do a review on last week's episode of Boruto. So basically, this is why I'm doing the review on last week's Boruto. So basically, I'm doing a review on last week's episode of Boruto because I forgot to do it. So basically, this is the reason why I'm doing a review on last week's episode of Boruto because I forgot to do it. So anyway, just to let you know why I'm doing this review on last week's episode of Boruto because I forgot. So anyway, with the explanation out the way, let's get into episode 144 of Boruto. So anyway, the episode starts like this. Mitsuki and Boruto were in the cafeteria. So basically, Mitsuki and Boruto were still thinking, could they trust Koru or not? So basically, they have to make sure that Koru is on the level. So basically, so they need to make sure that Koru can he be trusted? That way, they can tell he really knows something about the Meiji or not. So anyway, so basically basically when they were eating, I don't know, I think maybe breakfast or some shit, Boruto. So basically, Boruto asked Karu what he did with the Meiji Games money, and and Karu said, "Don't worry, it's in a safe place." So basically, Boruto asked him where's the money? Where's the money? Where did you put the money? And Karu said, "I won't say anything else until you help me, until you help me get out of this place." So anyway. Karma, their cellmate was like, we gotta talk about the money that Karu stole from the Meiji game and whatnot. So basically, he won't tell me either. So basically, I'm gonna, he wouldn't tell me either. So anyway, meanwhile, Bango was in solitary talking to Shidoru, who is the second in command of the Meiji gang, about transferring Karu to the second Mosuku prison where his people can kill him. So basically, Shidoru wants Bango to transfer Karu to the second prison. That way his people over there can get rid of Karu once and for all, and Bango won't have to do it himself. But Bango was like, it's gonna be hard for me to do that, even with Lord Moji, with Lord Moji breathing down my back. So basically, like Shidoru said, well, I believe you will find a way. So basically, after Bango was done talking, was start talking to Citadel and and Solitary, Bango was still kind of suspicious with Boruto and Mitsuki. So basically, he had Kamala, into his office to explain the chat. So basically, like Bango offered Kataru ask nicely to cover any information on Boruto Mitsuki. But Cuddle is like, I'm not going to snitch. So basically, Bango is like, I know about the money you've been sending your sister for her hospital bill. So basically, I can use. So basically, if she don't do this, she'll be my snitch and tell me about Boruto and Mitsuki. I will compensate on the money that I will compensate on the money that you've been sending your sister for her hospital bill. So basically, Kamala had no choice but to spy on Boruto and Mitsuki and find out the truth about them. So anyway, so anyway, so anyway, Boruto. So basically, Boruto and Kataru was in the library, checking out books and whatnot, until Cicero managed to escape from Solitary, and Vicky was about to kill Boruto, and and Cicero said, "Tell me where the money is. I'll let your friend die." And and that's when Carlos said, "I gave all the money to charity." And that's when turns out everything it was a one big illusion. So basically, Cicero was an illusion. Turns out that Carlos was under an illusion. Was on the Genjutsu by Schroeder Sharingan. So basically, Schroeder, put Kataru on the Genjutsu in the library, and he thought that Cicero broke free from Solitary and was about to kill Boruto. And so basically, and that's when Kataru could finally tell the truth about what he did to the money. So basically, Kataru was just an accountant, for the major gang. He didn't really know much, but he was just just an accountant, and he soon realized that he was laundering dirty money. So basically, he soon realized how bad the major gang were and where the money come from. So basically, he found out the truth about the major gang, and he decided to do something good with the money, and he gave it to a good charity that helped children. So basically, when Kataru stole the money, he gave from the major gang. He gave all the money that he stole from the major gang to a charity that hurt 6 kids and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, the major gang was not happy about that, and they tried to kill him. But lucky for him, he managed to survive the major gang's assassination check, and the gang thought he was dead, and he went into hiding, and so tried to start over again. So basically, the only reason why Carter was in jail in the first place is because he thought a lady was being robbed by a male robber, but turns out the guy was being robbed by the lady. So basically, the only reason he's in jail in the first place is due to a misunderstanding and a misdemeanor. So basically, Carter's thought this lady was about to be robbed by this guy, but turns out, so basically he helped out the lady that he thought was being robbed by the guy, but it turns out the lady was robbing the guy, so therefore that's the reason why he was in prison. So anyway, so basically, so basically, Carter will say that maybe I might have some word that maybe I might get out very soon. So basically, because of that, it was a misdemeanor. I might be getting out soon. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, once I get out, I hope you guys take down the major gang. So anyway, come on, hold down. Unknown to Boruto and the others, Kama heard the whole conversation about Boruto, about heard the whole conversation and whatnot. So anyway, Kama is so basically Kama, heard the whole conversation, and also know that Boruto, Mishki, and so on are ninjas from the Leaf Village and whatnot. So basically, blah blah blah. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the Leaf Village in the Hokage office, Boruto has got, Naruto has got a report from Lord Mojo that Carter will be sorry. So anyway, back at the Leaf Village, Naruto has got a report from Lord Mojo or Osaka prison, Osaka Castle prison that Carter will be released from prison soon. So basically, will be released from prison soon. So basically, that means once Carter is released from prison, that needs Boruto and Boruto's team's mission will be over, and then we'll finally get the information. We'll finally get the information from Carter about the Meiji gang and take them out once and for all. So basically, all they got to do is wait for Lord Moser to put push the paperwork for releasing Carter from prison. So anyway, back at the prison, Kamo was talking to Benga, and he was about to report to Benga about. So basically, he was about to snitch on Boruto and the others about the snitch on Boruto and the others, and that's when he had to change the heart. So basically, Kamo was about to tell Benga about the truth around Boruto, Mitsuki, and the others and whatnot. But at that moment, he had a change of heart, and he said not to tell Benga anything. So basically, Benga got pissed and beat the crap out of Kamama and draw him in solitary. So basically, Lord Mojo was not happy what Benga did to Kamama. It's like and Lord Mojo had words with Benga about him beating up Kamama and putting him into solitary for no apparent reason. So basically, Lord Mojo should say that Carter will be released from prison soon. So basically, once I follow this release papers to Carter, he will be a free man. So basically, before he filed the papers, Lord Mojo started to have a heart attack. So basically, he was reaching to his medication, but Bengal stopped Lord Moto taking his medication to stop his heart attack, and therefore Lord Moto passed out from his heart attack, and therefore had to be transported to a hospital for his heart attack that was caused by Bangalore not letting him get to his medication in time. So basically, Bangalore said now Lord Mojo is hospitalized. That means so basically so Bangalore destroyed destroyed the leaf phase. So basically, now Lord Mojo is hospitalized. Bangor destroyed Carter's delete pages, and he's now in charge. And now he's fully in charge of the prison now. Now that Lord Mojo is in the hospital, he's fully in charge of the prison. So anyway, the next day, Bangor told during the morning prison count, Bangor said told the prisoners about the badness about Lord Mojo, is ill. He's in the hospital. I'm fully in charge of the prison now until Lord Mojo comes back, until Lord Mojo recovers. So basically, he's like, and that's when he tells Carlo that tell Carlo that you're going to be transferred to another prison, to the second Hakugen prison, in a few days. So blah blah blah. So enjoy your time with your cellmates. Joe will have a little time you have with your cellmate, you want to be transferred to another prison. So basically, Carter said that, if I get transferred to another prison, the major game will definitely have me killed. So basically, Boruto, Miki had no choice but to help Carnival break out of prison to order to save his life, and this is how the episode ended with Boruto and Miki with no choice had to help Carnival, help the whole Carnival escape from prison to save his life, and also to attack the information that he knows about the Meiji gang as well. So this is how the episode ended. So anyway, once again, that's how the episode ended with Boruto and Mishi deciding that they need to break Carnival out of prison, and that's how the episode ended. So anyway, sorry I forgot to do sorry I forgot to do this review on last week's episode Boruto. I just forgot. So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael from Screw You signing off. 1